Hello, my name is Josh Klepadlo. I'm a technical trainer here at Manitowoc Ice. And today on our Ice Tech FAQ, we're going to be looking at a Legacy Indigo machine. And usually when we get this call in tech support, the complaint is the machine goes right from pre-chill into harvest. It never actually goes into a freeze mode. Usually it's accompanied with a note that says the tech in the field already changed the ice thickness probe. Sometimes I've even seen them say that the tech has changed the ice thickness probe and the control board. Today I'm going to show you how to determine the actual root cause of why this is happening. So I'm going to power on the machine. See, it says making ice. We hear the control board clicking. We're going to start in our service menu here. We're going to go to real-time data. And let's just look at inputs for a minute. You see we're in water purge. Okay, the machine is now in a pre-chill mode and is filling with water. And you see we went right from pre-chill into a harvest. This is usually the complaint that we get. If we keep taking a look at our live data on our inputs, and if we scroll down to the water level probe, you'll see we're not sensing water on the low probe, but we are sensing water on the high probe. On this legacy software, anything before version 5.020, when the machine receives an input like this, it goes right into a harvest mode. It says it's physically impossible for me to have water up here, but not down here. Kind of freaks the board out. It doesn't know what to do. So at this point, what I would be doing is diagnosing my water level probe, making sure that I don't have any sort of buildup on the probe, maybe a shorted harness, something like that. I'm going to now show you how to test the input side of the control board so you can determine if it's a control board or a probe issue. We're going to be in the same real-time data input screen. We're monitoring water low and water high. This 3-pin wire connector right here is your water level harness. You can go ahead and unplug that and put that up out of the way. I like to use my jumper lead off of my multimeter lead in order to jumper these two out. You'll see the 3 pins are labeled. You have an H for high, a C for common, and an L for low water level. We'll start with just jumpering the common to the low pin. And if we monitor our screen here, sometimes it takes a second to refresh. You'll see we are now reading yes, water low. If we then move our jumper over between H and C, you'll see after it refreshes, the low go away and water high read yes. When you have both of them, everything disconnected, you should be reading no, no. And there it goes. So at this point, we can confirm our control board is not the issue here. It's going to be something with the water level probe or the water level probe intermediate harness. I removed the water level probe from the machine, made sure I had no scale buildup or any sort of a growth on the prongs that reach down into the water. Everything was clear there. So I went ahead and replaced the intermediate harness along with the water level probe. It comes as one kit now. We used to offer it as 2 separate part numbers, but now we sell it as one piece. So now that I've replaced that, I'm going to power on the machine and monitor its operations for a few batches of ice. So as you can see, our machine just went into pre-chill. We're going to monitor the water low and the water high level and make sure that they're reading properly. You should always receive water low yes, and then water high yes. Okay, so you see we just reached our low water level probe. So we are saying yes there. The machine is going to keep filling until it reaches water high. It just reached water high. We've stopped filling. Okay, so now that our water level probe is reading properly, we have gone into a freeze mode and did not skip right into harvest. So now that I've replaced the water level probe and intermediate harness and we're getting the proper input reading to our control board, the last thing I would do before wrapping up this service call is update the control board to the current revision of firmware. As long as you have a red control board in your Legacy Indigo machine, it is able to be updated. You can find the latest revision at manitowocice.com/service. Scroll down until you see firmware update, download the file to your flash drive, and complete the upgrade. I hope this FAQ helped you understand how to go through the live data and see what's actually causing your machine to skip the freeze cycle and go right into harvest. Leave a comment below for what you'd like to see on the next Ice Tech FAQ. Again, my name is Josh Klepadlo, technical trainer here at Manitowoc Ice. Remember to like and subscribe for more content.